Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will give you my weekly makeup basket. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm still a bit stuffy even though it's been like 3 weeks. But anyway, if you want to see what kind of makeup and the nail polishes I've been using the makeup is from the last week and the nail polishes is from like 3 weeks until now, then just please keep on watching. So first we start out with primer. I've been actually alternating between 3 primers this week. I've used the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer. This is a silicone primer that I actually enjoy pretty much. I got this in a Sephora points thing from the US, and I have to say I like it. It's a silicone primer, as I said. Then I'm almost out of this, so that's why I want to use it up. It's the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer in Hydrating. This I actually like. I have like 1 use left of this. And then I've been using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer that I bought in a small size. And as you can see, I've used half of it, and I do really like it, and I might actually buy it in a full size because it is that good. It as it says, it grips to my foundation, and that's why I like it. And Milk Makeup now sells in Sweden, so at Sephora. So I think I will be buying that sometime. For foundation, I've been mainly using one, but one of the days I switched up and used another one, but the one I've been using the most is the Lumina Blur foundation. It's one of my favorite foundations of all times, you know that, so I'm not going to talk that much about it. And then we have the Lumina Nordic Nude Natural Glow foundation that I used one time. It's also one of my favorite foundations of all times. And then today it's Sunday, so I'm going to include this. I'm wearing the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation that I'm halfway through, which is really good. As my concealer, I've been mainly using the Tarte Shape Tape. As you know, it's my favorite. And then I've also been using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, just because I don't want to use up my Tarte Shape Tape too soon, since it is my favorite concealer. I think I have one more, but anyway, I don't want to use it up. Foundation. Let's go on to powder. I've been trying to use up this. I'm not done yet because it's really you don't need that much. But this is the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder. I do really like this. I am wearing it on my face today. It is translucent, but it's not white, which means it's really good on the skin, and it really suits my fair skin as well. And this, I believe that this keeps my makeup on all day, so that's a favorite also. And I don't want to open up a new one when I have that one. And then one of my new favorite items, this is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Mineral Correcting Powder in Translucent. I mainly use this under my eyes since it's quite brightening on me. I got this tip from Shannon Shortcake. As you can see, it's almost like a white powder. You can actually see it. It really brightens my under eyes, so I'm using this on my under eyes, and I have been for the last week, and I really like it. What comes next in the routine? Yeah, well, brows. I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Moving on to contour. This week I took out my Koki Cosmetics Koki Professional Powder Contour Palette. Does it say in light or something? No. And it looks like this, and I've been mainly using that one. It's a really good contour palette. Actually one of my favorites. But now that I've been using it for a week, I'm going to pull out something else for next week. Moving on to bronzers. I took out 2 bronzers this week because I usually to take out like 4, and I don't use them that much. So I have this Flower Beauty Heatwave Luminous Bronzer in Sunrise L1, and it looks cool toned, right? But when you dip your finger in it, you can see it's quite a warm tone bronzer. So this is actually more suited for summer, but I really wanted to use it, and I think it's okay. I just need a really light hand since I'm that fair. And then the other bronzer is the Kiko Ocean Field Bronzer in Perfect Tan. This is also a warm toned one, but this is not as pigmented as you can see. So this is what I'm wearing today. I like them both a lot. I love all of my bronzers actually, and I'm happy that I have so many that I can alternate. Moving on to blushes. It's the first week of October, which means fall is really here. We have had some cold weather here in Sweden, and you know my fall blushes. It's typically something dark and fun. So I have 3. I have the Artisan Color Baked Blush in Warm Berry. This is so stunning. I know that this is intended for women of color, but I love it. There is a really weak swatch. There we go. I mean, can you see that shade? Amazing. And then we have the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in Plumberry. Also one of my all-time favorites for fall and winter. This is more purple and a little bit more pigmented. This is what I'm wearing on my face today. And then last but not least, we have the CoverGirl True Blend Blush in... I remember now, this doesn't have a shade name, but it's a more of a purple mauve blush, and you have that there. So those are the 3 blushes that I've been using this week, and as I said, I love them all. I think they are amazing. I'm going to pull out something else for next week, unfortunately, since I love them that much, but you know, I have like 250 blushes, so I really need to alternate. Yeah. Okay, moving on to highlights. I picked up 3 highlights for this week, just because I usually do as I do with my bronzers. I pick out too many, so I thought 3 would be good, and 3 is a good number. I've actually used all 3 of them. Today I'm wearing, and I've been wearing this once or twice, the Morphe High Impact Illuminator, Highlighter Illuminator in Spark. It's a little bit too dark for me, but with a light hand I can make it work. There you have the Spark one. Then I have been using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. It's quite a dent in mine. There you have Blossom Glow. And then the last one is the Juvia's Place, the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. It looks like this. It's actually one of my best buys from this summer. And there you have the Juvia's one. So this is more pink. As you can see, this is more golden. So this is a little bit too dark, but it works for me. And then we have this one. It's absolutely stunning. So those are the highlights that I've been using. Moving on to eye pencils. I've actually been using 3 because I did some makeup this week. Today I'm wearing my Lotte London pen in Mocha, which is really small now. And then I'm using 2 green ones. I have the Makeup Store pen in Tropical, and then I have the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner in Tropical Green. Stunning, 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 stunning. And then I can mention lips, and then we can mention eyeshadows. For lips this week I've actually been trying to use some, but I'm not so good at it. But I've been using my Mega Last Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick from Wet n Wild, in the shade Chick Got Real. I do really like the formula of this. Really do, actually. And then my favorites, the NYX Candy Slick in Cherry Cola and Cream Bee. I have a third one, it's in my jacket. But I love this, and I'm going to buy one more, I think, tomorrow. And then eyeshadow. Today I'm wearing my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This is what I go to basically when I need a neutral look. We're going to a friend for Swedish fika in a couple of hours, and I don't want to look... I didn't want to do anything extreme, so I used this. Putting that back. I actually posted this yesterday, but I did a 3 looks 1 palette with the Dominic Cosmetics Rustic Glam palette. So I've been using this week. It looks like this. And then the last palette that I've been using, that I used yesterday when I went to meet a friend for the first time, it's the Blush Tribe Hasina 2 palette. I used the greens in this yesterday. So this is a lovely palette. I should use it more often, but I mean, 3 palettes in 1 week, that has to be a new record for me, since I'm not that good at it. So those were all of the makeup items that I've been using the last week. Now I forgot to mention my nail polishes the last time I did this. So I have a couple of nail polishes to share with you. I'm just going to wipe off my swatches real quick. I typically change my nail polish once or twice a week. I used to do it more often, but I don't know, I don't think it's like the safest thing you can do when you're pregnant, so yeah. But I have this, so let me share them with you. The one I'm wearing today is the OPI Black to Reality, and I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, there you go. It's like a dark vampy red with a black base, typical for fall. Really, really nice. I've been using the China Glaze Living in the L Moment from the Sesame Street collection. This actually reminded me a little bit of Christmas because it's red with like holographic glitter in it. Absolutely stunning. Then I have Bake on Fleek from China Glaze, and also from the Sesame Street collection. This was actually matte, but I wore a top coat on top of it. Then we have one of my absolutely favorite colors of all times. This is the China Glaze Zombie Zest that I bought off a friend online. You can't really get a hold of this, but can you see? It's stunning. Then we have China Glaze Grover It, also from the Sesame Street collection. Also a really stunning color. Then we have the China Glaze Show 'em Who's Blossom. More of a subtle green color, I would call this. Absolutely stunning. Then we have the OPI Chopsticks and Stones. It's a really, really dark blue polish. Also stunning. You know I love my nail polishes. OPI Red for Success. It's just a normal red, but OPI can really do their reds. Really, really stunning. China Glaze Free to Be Sesame. It's a green glittery or like shimmery polish. I think it's holographic in the sun, from the Sesame Street collection. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the last one is OPI Every Month is Oktoberfest. And if you compare these two, you see that they are similar, but the Oktoberfest one is a little bit more lighter. And this I got from my husband like a year ago when I thought I owned it, and then I looked through my stash and couldn't find it, so I mentioned that I should buy it, and then he actually bought it for me. But those were the nail polishes that I've been using for like 3 weeks. I will pull out some new ones for the next coming week, and hopefully I will remember to mention them for you. So this was my weekly makeup basket. Overall I'm really happy because I've alternate between my blushes and bronzers and highlights, and I've also been using 3 eyeshadow palettes, and that has to be a new record for me, but I think it's because I'm on sick leave. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and leave a comment down below what makeup you've been using. I would really love to know. And once again, thank you for watching, and until I make another one, you guys, please take care. Bye!